Today we are here at this block 498J Tampines Street 45, checking out something that I believe you guys would like. So what do we have today? This is a 5-room HDB flat with 4 proper bedrooms, and over here, it's not those like tiny study rooms that we are talking about. This is 4 massive bedrooms, which of course you can put in your beds and stuff, and I think this is something that you guys would really love. So let's go and check out this together. Hey! Cannot reach, sorry, not tall enough. Take the lift. So before we go into the unit, let's understand more about this development. Block 498J is a 10-story block, and our unit is located on the mid-floor, situated at the corner stack for maximum privacy. Yo! Alright guys, welcome to this unit. This is a 5-room flat, and as you guys can see, it's massive that you have to try and find me, right? 1,135 square feet with a north-south orientation, and guys, balcony, 4 physical bedrooms. How do you beat that? And what I love is that this entire house condition, fantastic. Okay, come, let's start from our living and dining area since we are the entrance over here. Over here, right, we actually have your dining area. And again, for our position of this unit, we are actually at the corner. So we are the corner unit with utmost privacy. You can see what the owner has done over here already. At the entrance, you have some sort of a divider, just more or less to give a little bit more privacy. But you are already at the corner, so privacy is actually very good already. So this is extra. This area, you actually have a dining set that is meant for a 6-seater. But as you guys can see, obviously, right, you can go bigger if you want to. Right behind, we have some cabinetry done up, some decoration. So this area, if you picture perfect this part, right, this is actually a very nice backdrop for your family dinners and stuff like that. Now, right behind me is of course the kitchen, but before we go there, let's check out the rest of the space. Now, again, for this layout, it's very squarish, it's very regular. I love the fact that all the spaces are interconnected. So what we have over here is what we have over here. It's a massive living area that is super duper wide. You can see that this sofa set, I don't even know how many seater it is, but how many seater you want, you can also fit in here very nicely. So you guys can see for the living area and dining area, you actually have homogeneous tiles being decked out. And as for the bedrooms, you actually have laminate floors. But what I truly love again is this wideness of space. You can see that TV. In fact, I think that this TV can go a lot bigger, right? Imagine you're sitting over there looking at a TV like that. Just go 100-inch, guys, 100-inch. That's the way. Go big or go home. Okay, right next to this side, right, we actually of course have your balcony area. So for balcony, some of the owners like to push out this entire space to make this part of the live-in area. Usually people do that is just to extend the livable space, but I think for this unit, it makes a lot of sense for you to just retain this balcony area because we have so much space inside, quiet facing, and I think you can actually imagine yourself reading a book, doing some morning yoga over here, or even just hang your clothes as what most people like to do. This unit is located near Tampines East and has a direct connection to Tampines and Tampines East MRT by bus. So now as you step back into the main space itself, you realize actually the owner has altered some of the layout to make this space even more functional. Now if you guys look at the floor plan, what you can see is that the owner has actually altered the utility store to become an extension of the living area and shifted the utility area into this side where you actually can store all your barang-barang and all your messy items straight in over here. Alright, so with this, let's check out our kitchen, which is right next to our dining area, and it's so open and connected that you don't even feel like you're entering into a separate space. But the lovely thing is that you have a separation through this glass door over here that keeps your fumes out if you guys are doing any form of heavy cooking. Fantastic. Come on. Right. So this is really a very functional kitchen, right? You have tons of countertop space, not just on this side as well. And here you actually have a fitted space for a 2-door fridge, cabinets all throughout, no inch of space being wasted. Top and bottom cabinets, you have a hood and hob over here, and you even have window openings over here, which is absolutely important when it comes to a family usable type of kitchen. And over on this side, this area would be your service yard, where you can actually throw in your washer and dryer and do your laundry over here. I would even suggest, right, do a small hanging kind of stuff over here, or small cabinetry. Looking for groceries? The nearest supermarkets will be Howmart and FairPrice, located within a short walk to 498J Tampines. Not bad, right, this kitchen? Oh, you still have your built-in oven over here. You bake your cake, you put on the table. You bake your chicken, you put on the table. Fantastic. Okay guys, now bedrooms. We actually have the first bedroom, and this one is actually being utilized as the study room right now. But as you guys can see, right, from the wall to wall distance, this entire space is perfect if you actually want to throw in a queen size bed, a study table, as well as a wardrobe. But you can see what the owner has done over here. Full on study area. And again, because our facing is actually facing towards the north orientation, you do get good amount of sunlight coming into the unit, and you have absolute privacy because we are having an unblocked view from here as well. In fact, most of the bedrooms enjoy the same view too. Okay, so from here, right, in terms of the door, they have actually included a sliding door that is see-through. Fantastic, right? So imagine, right, if today you have your kids studying over here and they close the door,
boy, it play game, huh? Boy. This is
fantastic, right? For schools, this block is conveniently located within 2 km to 5 primary schools. And within 1 km, we have the White Sands Primary and Tampines North Primary Schools. Okay, so now for the rest of the bedrooms. So over here, these 2 bedrooms, they are actually identical in size. Now let's check out this first one for reference. Wow, you see? This room is so big, it can fit a Snorlax as well. So I would say this bedroom is more of like a study cum entertainment. In fact, right, this bedroom is actually identical with the other one. So you can already imagine the amount of space you get over here. Space planning is a breeze as well. What we also have over here is actually customized built-in wardrobes. And this is nice and in a good condition. So you guys can actually save a lot of renovation if you purchase a unit like that. Right, flooring wise, we actually have laminate floors as well. And again, as you guys can see, condition is fantastic. Looking for more retail therapy? Tampines 1, Century Square and Tampines Hub are some of the popular malls in Tampines for you to get your retail and fine dining needs. Okay, so master, here we are. And of course, over in this bedroom itself, you can actually see the owner has done up a full-fledged built-in wardrobes from wall to wall. In fact, you have tons and tons of wardrobe space. Right now here, you actually have a queen-size bed, side tables, but more than enough to accommodate a king-size anytime. Now, if you guys are thinking of reorientating some of the space itself, right, what I may suggest, right, is to put the headboard either on this side of the wall or that side of the wall, throw your wardrobes onto this side, or perhaps at the entrance do like a walk-in kind of concept, and you can actually have a much larger bed with side tables. You can even have a study table over here. This space is entirely up to you for customization. So that's all we have for you guys, and if you guys want to visit this 5-room flat with four massive bedrooms and in a move-in condition, right, you guys know who to call. Contact Veroy from The Real Collective. Real people, real estate, real results. See ya.